Hello again, welcome to the channel. So JAMB just recently announced that JAMB registration for 2023 is going to be starting on the 14th of January, and it also mentioned the exam dates, which I'm going to talk about in a bit. But the main purpose of making this video is to talk about 5 common mistakes JAMB candidates make yearly during the process of registration and preparation for the exam that eventually stress this candidate a lot and might even cost some people their admission. So please pay attention to these 5 mistakes and avoid them at all costs. You're welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm currently a third year medical student of the University of Ibadan. So let's get into the mistakes so you avoid them. So the first mistake candidates make yearly is having errors in their personal information during the registration process. This can actually be corrected later, but it's going to just cost you more money and waste your time and even stress you. So it is very advisable to be there during the process of registration. Don't send people to help you register. You go to the JAMB CBT center and make sure you are present there during the registration process so that you're going to put in the right information yourself. And also, when you're going to be getting your profile code, you get your profile code by sending your NIN to 55019. When you are going to be getting your profile code, make sure you are using your own personal phone number, because this phone number is going to be linked to your JAMB profile, and that is how JAMB is going to be communicating with you throughout the process. And during the process of registration, make sure you know the correct order of your name, and also make sure you are putting the right date of birth. All your information, make sure you are putting them right. Now, the second mistake JAMB candidates make yearly is not starting early. I know many people have not written this exam before, and the exam you are used to is your secondary school exam that is not quite much. But let me just tell you that JAMB is not a small exam. I want you to take a step and go and check the JAMB syllabus, especially if you are aiming to score very high, you are aiming to score above 300 or so. Look at the JAMB syllabus and see the amount of information you are expected to know. Look at all the topics you are expected to know. You are going to realize that this amount of information is not something you can learn and master in a very short period of time. Actually, because I've been doing this JAMB thing for a little while, last year I did a little survey. I asked people who did very well in their exam to answer a questionnaire which I sent. And what I observed was that people that did very well studied for at least 2, 3 or 4 months. Like average of 3 months is enough to study. And between now and the time when your exam is going to be coming up, which is 29th of April, you have 4 months, which is sufficient time for you to learn most of the things in the JAMB syllabus, master them, solve enough past questions, and gain confidence by the time your exam is closed. If you don't start studying early, by the time your exam, this is something I've observed a lot among candidates, because I've always been teaching tutorials and I've always had many people that are writing this exam year after year. One of the main cause of stress when the exam is coming close is not starting to prepare early. When it is like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, then they'll be like, oh, there's a lot I need to cover. How do I cover this? When you are putting yourself under such condition, you are not going to even learn effectively. So I'm advising you now, as you are seeing this video right now, just go and get the JAMB syllabus, make a plan on how you are going to study, and study for the span of 4 months you have. So I believe you are going to do that. Still talking about preparing early, let me take a break to talk about CTA Online School. It is an online tutorial I manage. In the previous years, we've had amazing results. We've had multiple 300, and our highest score from last year was 351, and we are trusting God this year we're going to have even better results. In the tutorial, we teach you the basics, see what our students are saying about us, we teach you the basics, and we have weekly quizzes. And not just that, we award money prizes to the best to encourage everybody to always strive to do better. We have an amazing community of learners and tutors. You can always get help when you need help. And the very interesting part of it is that our tutorial fee is very, very cheap. We deliberately made it this cheap so everybody will be able to afford it. It is just 1,000 monthly, but the first month is 2,000, which covers registration as well. Join using the link in the description below, and we have a limited slot. When we reach 1,000 students, we are not going to take any more students. I hope to see you on the other side. Now, the third mistake I want to talk about is wrong subject combination. Just so you know, wrong subject combination is automatic disqualification. Even if one score 400 over 400 in JAMB and still have the wrong subject for a particular course, the person is not going to gain admission. So the best thing for you, whatever course you want to pick, make sure you are consulting the JAMB brochure. But if you are picking a popular course, there are some courses that are very popular, you could just talk to people who are already studying the course and they're going to tell you the right combination. You could consult 1 or 2 people. But if you are not sure, please consult the JAMB brochure. It has the subjects you need to write in JAMB for your particular course and for the particular school you are choosing. Now, the first mistake candidates make is not studying right. Actually, people can study very hard for JAMB and still not do very well, and still not do up to the level of their preparation. And the difference is studying right and not studying right. I have a whole playlist about JAMB, about how to prepare for JAMB, and so I'm going to put it here. You can watch those videos. I'm very sure they will be helpful to you. Just generally speaking, make sure you are using the JAMB syllabus. Let the JAMB syllabus tailor your study. Secondly is to use the JAMB recommended textbooks. In the JAMB syllabus, there are a list of recommended textbooks there, and you can use any of those textbooks. Actually, I made a video last year about best JAMB recommended textbooks, so people also commented the textbook they found helpful in the comment section. The video is going to be linked somewhere here and also in the description below. Please check the video and also read the comment section to find good textbooks that are going to be helpful to you. And also about studying right, you should also practice past questions, because by the time you keep practicing past questions, you're going to have an idea of how to prepare for the exam. The way you prepare for your WAEC O-level is not exactly the same way you're going to prepare for your JAMB, because JAMB is plainly MCQs, plainly objective questions. So you are not going to be reading the way you are going to read for a theory exam. So when you are checking past questions, it is going to tailor your preparation. Just make sure you are solving past questions, and that's one thing we really do in TT. We make sure we are giving our students past questions every week, so that by the time the exam is closed, they are very used to how JAMB set their questions and they know how to study right for the exam. Now, the last mistake is not studying enough. Yes, it's possible to not study enough for the exam. When we look at the syllabus, you will find that there are more than 20 topics in each of the 4 subjects you are going to be writing. And if you notice how JAMB set their question, from a particular topic, it could only be 2 questions from that particular topic. So it means that you are reading 2 topics just to get 2 questions in your exam, if you got what I mean. So if you studied 5 topics, for example, for the whole exam, there's a very great chance the person will not even get up to average. So that is why it is very important to start early. When you start early, you'll be able to cover a lot of topics. So I wish you best of luck. Please put in the effort. You definitely need to put in this effort to be able to get the results you want. Don't be lazy. Stop procrastinating. And I wish you success. I wish you best of luck in your exam. And I wish to hear very good news from you by the time the exam results are going to be coming out. Finally, let me just remind you of the TTA class. So if you are interested, use the link in the description to join, and also note that there is a limited slot. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.